Hey folks, welcome to your instructional video for the 4's activity in your pacing tracker. This is 0.5 and we have changed this to a should do. Let's move forward. All right, your learning target is I can apply my knowledge of operations to write number sentences. And the first thing I want you to do is just brainstorm. So pause and brainstorm. What do you already know about the order of operations? What models have you been taught? What models do you remember? What are the strengths and weaknesses of each model? So two different models that are taught for order of operations at Hosford. In 6th grade, some of you might have learned about this idea of levels, where the first thing you do are your groupings, and then the second thing you would do are your orders, and then the third thing you would do would be your multiplicative operations, so multiplication and division. And then the fourth thing you would do would be your additive operations, so adding and subtracting. And there are strengths to this and there are weaknesses to this. One of the strengths is that this recognizes equal operations, showing that multiplication and division are equal in order of operations, showing that addition and subtraction are equal in order of operations. But one of the weaknesses I think of is it doesn't include an acronym for remembering. The way I learned order of operations and the way that I remember best is using PEMDAS, right? We have PEMDAS. So let me get my pen out here. PEMDAS. So we have our parentheses first, then our exponents, then multiplication and division from left to right, then addition and subtraction from left to right. For me, the reason this is my preference is that this acronym has always helped me remember. But one of its weaknesses is that it does need qualifiers. Like you need to remember that you work on multiplication and division as whatever comes first from left to right. And same with addition and subtraction. It's whatever comes first from left to right. Again, some teachers will tell you that one is better than the other, but honestly, any way that you can remember these things, whatever works best for you, is great and perfect and excellent. So you will be using the order of operations for this next task, which is called the 4's. Your challenge is to find as many different ways as possible to use math to get all of the whole numbers 1 through 20. Now, this is a big task because you are only allowed to use 4's and any operation. Meaning you cannot use 3 4's, you cannot use 2 4's, you cannot use 3 4's and a 1. You can only use 4 number 4's. But you can use any operation. So again, you can use addition and subtraction, multiplication, division, your square roots, your exponents, and parentheses. I highly recommend exploring parentheses. Here's an example. The square root of 4 plus 4 divided by 4 plus 4. There are 4 4's there. What solution did you get from this? Pause and explore it, and when you unpause, I will solve it for you. So the square root of 4 is 2. 4 divided by 4 is 1. And then you have 4. 4 just equals 4. So this is going to turn into 2 plus 1 plus 4. So this example gets us to the whole number 7. And again, we're trying to find all numbers 1 through 20. So there's one possible example for how to find the number 7. Here are some more examples. Go ahead and pause and see if you can solve these ones. So for order of operations, again, we could start with multiplication. So 4 times 4 is 16. So then we have 4 plus 16 minus 4, and we have to move from right to left. So 4 plus 16 is 20 minus 4. Hey, and we come up with 16. So there's an example for 16. Moving down to the second example, we threw some parentheses in here, so we actually have to do that first. 4 minus 4 is 0. So now we have 4 plus 4 times 0. To do our multiplication first. So 4 times 0 is 0. So now we have 4 plus 0 equals 4. Now we found the number 4. Okay, let's do this last example. So we'll do our division first. So 4 minus 4 divided by 4 is 1 plus 4. And then we'll do our addition subtraction from left to right. 4 minus 1 is 3 plus 4. Oh, that looks like a 4 right there. Let me erase that. That was a horrible plus sign. And that is going to equal 7. Hey, there's another way to find 7. So your task is going to be to explore combinations of 4. So let's go back. Explore as many combinations of using 4 4s and any operation. Have fun, feel free to work with groups, and as you find combinations that create different integers 1 through 20, go ahead and throw them up on the whiteboard.